In Greek mythology, the Moirai, usually also known as the Fates, were divine beings, who personified the birth, life and death of humankind. Humans had free will, but Moirai knew the choices and actions of each person. In the underworld, humans would be judged on how they reacted and coped with life. Ancient Greeks believed that every event was the work of destiny. The name Moirai roughly translates to destinies. The three fates, each had a different role in the process of passing out fate or portions. The fates are the daughters of Nyx. She is the primordial goddess of the night. Nyx bore several children, who would personify many fundamental concepts. According to a myth, Moirai were three of the 6 children that Zeus, and the goddess of justice Themis had conceived. Clotho was the first fate known by the name of spinner, who had the duty of weaving the threads of their life. She would begin spinning the thread, while the human was in the womb, so she is often referred during pregnancies or during birth of humans. Lachesis was the second of the Moirai, who allots a portion of mortal life. She would determine how long a human life would live. The third fate was Atropos, who resembles the death of a human. It was her task to end the life of mortals by cutting their thread. Despite their significance, Moirai sisters didn't appear very often in Greek myths, but there are few stories there involved. The first story involved was Achilles, who fated to have 2 pathways in his life. If he fight at Troy, he would never return home, but he would have fame and glory to last an eternity. Other fate was, if Achilles stay at home and not fight at Troy, he would live a long life with his family, but be forgotten in time. Another notable story involving the fates was that of Apollo and Admetus. He was the king of Pherae, who became the favorite of Apollo. When it was time for Admetus to die, Apollo tried to get the Moirai sisters drunk, in an attempt to save him. Apollo ultimately influenced the fates to spare Admetus. Admetus's wife Alcestis, ever the epitome of faithfulness and love, voluntarily stepped forth and ultimately sacrificed for her husband's life. Fates and Zeus have an understanding between each other all the times. During Gigantomachy, Fates killed the giants Agrias and Thaus. They helped Zeus when they tricked Typhoeus into eating some power-weakening fruits, which they successfully persuaded him. Fates would appear within 3 days of someone's birth to decide their fate. The 3 fates represented the cycle of life, standing for birth and death. Unlike the Horai, who were shown as youthful and beautiful women, Moirai were depicted as ugly and old women.